NHS nurse hanged herself after being bullied at work. An NHS nurse hanged herself after being bullied by colleagues, an inquest heard. Ryan Collins, 30, was allegedly sworn at and picked on by fellow staff at a mental health hospital where she worked. She told her family her colleagues made her life very difficult and would given her the worst night shifts. At an inquest into her death, investigating officer Sergeant Niall Ambley said, she was having issues at work. She was being sworn at, bullied and believed she was continually given the worst shifts on the ward. This led to her becoming obsessed with her appearance and she would go to the gym 4 times a day. The family told police Miss Collins was struggling to cope with the stress and unsociable hours and was looking to get a new job. She worked at Cefn Coed Hospital in Swansea, South Wales, which specializes in mental health care and has 193 beds to cater for adult and elderly patients. The inquest heard family members said Ms. Collins appeared run down and exhausted just a month before she took her own life in March this year. As well as going to the gym, she had also started taking slimming pills and was becoming distant from her family. The hearing was told Ms. Collins had spoken about walking into the sea, but felt guilty about abandoning her shifts at the hospital and her 2 children. Fiancé David Reed said in a statement that Miss Collins had threatened suicide many times, but these were dismissed as throwaway comments after arguments. The alarm was raised when Miss Collins didn't answer the door or phone. Mr. Reed had come to drop off their 2 children. After trying 30 times to call his fiancée, he called the police and a locksmith who forced entry into her house on Dunvant Road, Swansea. But the hearing in Swansea was told she was found hanged inside her home. Acting Senior Coroner Colin Phillips recorded a conclusion that her death was intentional suicide. He said, "There was no third-party involvement and no suspicious circumstances. From the evidence, I conclude that she intended to kill herself." Mr. Reed left an emotional message on Facebook saying his world had been turned upside down. He added, "I love you, Ryan, from the very beginning to the very end, and I will miss you every second of every day, for the rest of my life."